Hey guys, we're back with Exterior Knowledge. I know I haven't been on for a very long time, and today, I've been thinking a lot. Like, even though for people who are on the spiritual path of understanding, for the knowledge that we have been conceiving and everything that's being reconciled with, I think I'm starting to understand that there's an underlining factor of when it comes to both the balance between the spiritual and the physical world, when it comes to either the daily lives that we already live, meaning that, like, for instance, you can get money but then know at the same time that there's light beings above us and that they're always watching us, or the fact that you want to accomplish all these goals, but you have to have money in order to survive, to obtain those goals for the future. Now, my thing is that I believe as humans grow within a society, within an economy that's all based around the monetary system, I believe that each and every person and every individual can make it if they're willing to try to be what they wanted to be in the first place. There's no wrongs on how you do things. Of course, some people will try to take the easy way out, and some people will try to do it the right way. And now, I believe that in today's economy, where everything is being pulled down, it becomes harder for people to live in a situation. For me, I want to live simple. Living simple is the best thing that you can do if you're not trying to get all these materialistic things that honestly doesn't matter. What matters the most is the wealth between of what you choose and happiness of how you want to live throughout your life. Unless you want to take the route of being like, I'd rather live in a jungle or somewhere that is more remote, that's away from society. I would agree with that too, because your happiness is more valuable than anything in this life proceeding forward. But of course, our actions is what makes us do what we can. Now, I can sit here and talk about the divinity of the consciousness, of the light beings, of everything that's always been there, but until we recognize it, until we understand it, until we understand that we're bigger than what we believe what we are, because we solely operate through consciousness in these vessels. So whatever the action is being put outward towards yourself, towards the beliefs, towards the faith that you have within you, I believe that carrying that is a well of fire to make you as strong as you can be throughout what your perseverance can be. Now, I've been thinking more that being financially free, being in a stable condition where you know that you're going to be okay within your life. And sometimes we have to sacrifice certain things in order to get there. Whether you want to become somebody who's important, whether you believe what is important to you, being maybe a astronomist, a scientist, someone who is dedicated to the field of all these things. And now everything is possible, but like I said, it comes back to a circle of society where it makes it harder for you to do that, even if you are the smartest person in the room trying to figure all these things out. Now, since we are part of the cosmic scale of divinity and the physicality and the metaphysical all at the same time, because Earth is in between each and every single dimension, it becomes apparent that as we grow up as human beings, we need to learn not just about survival, but more about what are we going to do in the technical future when the AI robots come and maybe take over, or we find a way to actually fix things through those ideas without taking over us. Now, whether it's the virtual machine, whether it's this or that, I believe sticking to real life and certain situations will get you farther than the AI robot. I believe that each and every human has the capability to do what's right within their own free will. Never get discouraged by nobody if they're going to tell you any different. As a guide, as a being, as what you are, you came here because you wanted to do something. And now, whether you are in a rough or tough situation, the best ways is just to go through the tribulations of life, because those people are most likely going to succeed as long as they're given the right path in order for those things to happen. Life is pretty short when it comes to knowing that any day now something can drop on us and kill us all. But that's why we have to take the time to do what we can, because everything slowly progresses with time, because nothing happens fast either, unless you want to rush in without knowing what could happen later on. But these are the words of wisdom, and I hope love for each and every single being. I'm gonna maybe try to make these podcasts a lot shorter, because truly everything comes like a chapter. Thank you for you guys listening. Exterior knowledge will forever be here. Love for each and every single person, and I know that you can do your best if you keep going forward towards what you can do. All love.